Hey everyone, I'm Tina Trevino for Latin Biz Today, and I'm super excited today to be hosting our fashion panel discussion. We'll be talking about fashion in the post-pandemic era and how it affects us emotionally, psychologically, how it's affected some of our small businesses, and the choices that we're making in fashion, and are we excited to get out there and travel and shake it up a little bit. So today I'll be joined by 5 industry experts. First of all, I have apparel designer Senya Paredes, I have swimwear designer Melinda Huff, stylist Evan Elkowitz, YouTube influencer and stylist Tracy Gold, and the lovely and iconic supermodel Emmy. So come and join me on our discussion. Welcome to Latin Biz Today and our fashion panel discussion. Sidebar for one thing, because you mentioned the mask thing, and I feel the same as you. You know, it's so liberating to not wear it if you don't have to because you're vaccinated. It almost feels like you're doing something illegal, though, sometimes when you go in.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
I can't even explain the feeling. It's like, it feels so good.
But I think there are still some people who I've heard, people talk about, I don't know anybody personally, who still feel comfortable wearing it, and not for, their health and safety, but because it gives them some sort of anonymity, right? When they're out or they don't want to, I don't know, like even if they don't want to wear makeup or they don't feel like they have to smile in front of everybody.
I understand the psychology, but I don't think I have anyone in my life that is using that to be anonymous. But I do understand that, we've been cooped up for a year and a half. And, there's some friends there's one family member of mine that said, most people are really upset that there was a pandemic and we had quarantine. It was the best time of my life because they would like to be socially not connected and they have permission, So maybe they might have that feeling, but I don't think I have anybody that's being affected with not showing a smile. In fact, I'm smiling at my neighbors more. I'm like, even people that I haven't seen and really are not a part of my inner circle, I'm like, hey, how are you? What's going on? How's it going? Yeah. So
I know.
I'm even smiling at people on the subway through my mask.
Yeah.
I have to wear masks. And I know that's like typically not a New Yorker thing, but I'm just so excited to see people on a subway. So I just can't help. And we all have masks on, but I know it shows through my eyes.
Right. Your eyes are
twinkle.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Evan, what about you in travel and fashion? Since I know you do a lot of stuff in Cuba, like what do you think, with fashion choices for the summer and traveling?
Well, I mean, I went back to Cuba for the first time in this past January, because Cuba was devastated with COVID. I mean, they still haven't all been vaccinated. I mean, I have a good friend there who's in the Cuban government, and I saw him in January, and he died like 2 months ago.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
And this is somebody who was like very close. I mean, I'm not political at all. I have friends of all different levels there, and they all welcome me in because I don't take from Cuba, I basically help give to Cuba. Anyhow, so we went down there, my son and I, and we brought some work, for the people. We brought like 5,000 masks. We brought toothpaste, toothbrushes, tampons, like just basics.
Amazing that this is the problem still.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like, you don't even know. They've had a food shortage. That's so awful. They took away one of their currencies. So now they only have the dollar, which is insane because there's no traffic. There's no people coming in. So there's no dollars circulating.
Oh.
So, and they opened dollar stores. So you see all these like Cubans waiting on 5-hour lines to go to the dollar store to buy better food and then selling it on the streets for 5 times the price. And they have no money. It's like, it's insane. So so I was in Cuba, January. Then I was in Mexico City, April. I traveled quite a bit actually, because I'm a traveler, and I was just like, oh my God, I just got to get the hell out of here and get on a plane. So listen, but I think, I'm the mom of 3 boys, and they know that I'm like, gotta go. But anyhow, I think people are really wanting to travel. I started hiking during quarantine because I was getting cabin fever. So I started heading upstate. I live in New York also. And I started heading upstate a lot because there was no traffic. And I've become a pretty avid hiker. But I think I see people just wanting to go anywhere. They want to go out west. They want to go upstate. They want to go to Europe if they can. I see friends of mine, designers, trying to just jet off to anywhere they can. So I think people are just want to just get out and just, do things. And like you said, smile, be with other people. And I think fashion is going to just follow that accordingly. I think people, in different designers I'm friendly with, they have less of what they're designing, but I think, like you said, people are being selective, but they're shopping. They want to look good. They want to put on a blazer and a pair of jeans. They want to put on a cool, funky pair of sneakers. It might be a little more casual, but I think people want to feel sexy. People want to feel good.